this coming in as a transfer rumour, again, credit to our friends at Anything Liverpool. They're crediting Tutto Mercato, an Italian outlet. They say Liverpool have contacted Genoa about Morten Frendrup, who's valued at around £21 million by Genoa. So, help? I take it he's a defensive midfielder, right? Or a central midfielder. I can't say I watch much of Genoa. It could be one of those signings that Edwards has seen numbers and statistics and things that we don't know as lay people. And I'm open to that, but, I don't know much about him. Frendrup has been likened to Kante. Oh, yeah, I'll have a bit of that. Escapado. Sign me up for a bit of that then. So Morten Frendrup. This is the transfer link that's come out there. Say Liverpool have contacted Genoa about Morten Frendrup, who's valued at around £21 million by Genoa. Morten Frendrup plays as a defensive midfielder, also left and right fullback. Okay, that would work for us. I'm obviously not going to spend my evening researching this guy and seeing what we think on it, but it's an interesting link to say the least. Let's wait and see if anything comes of it. It's again, it's a player that is valued at about 20 million quid, so nowhere near the upper echelons of defensive midfield price points. But if he's the right player, he's the right player. I can't sit here and say I trust Hughes and Edwards and then piss all over the signing they make. So if he's the guy that they've chosen, then he'll get every bit of support that we can give him. What are your thoughts on why we actually haven't signed anybody yet? Do you think we're just being patient for the right guys or waiting for all the players to come back? A factor of a few things. Waiting for the right player, but not just from the sense of view of the right player, the right money for the right player, because that has to come into this equation. So for instance, let's say off the top of our heads right now, we sign Morten Frendrup next week. That's going to be roughly a 20 to 25 million pound signing. There's already, because of the price tag, going to be people doubting that signing because it isn't an 80 or 100 million signing. But honestly, I wouldn't be one of them. I have to say that I wouldn't be. If we make a signing in that position, I will believe it's because that's the right player. I'm willing to give that benefit of the doubt, but I'm not willing to give the benefit of the doubt if a player's available at centre back for 70 million quid. I don't know if I believe our owners would go for that player, even if that player is the right player, because I think they're cheap. I think we initially then have to start scaling back to the 30, 40 million bracket, because that's the kind of transfer fee that we seemingly are more comfortable operating in. Maybe our targets are on holidays and we want to wait till they get back. Right, and a lot of transfer deals are done while people are on holidays, mate. Remember when Salah signed his last contract for Liverpool? Where was he? He was on his holidays. No. Away with the international teams, absolutely. Hands off while they're away on international duty. I get that altogether. But not holidays. Holidays is basically work time for agents and players. A player doesn't necessarily get involved in these deals as much as the agent would. The player can still have his holiday, spend time with their family, relax, unwind. So no, I wouldn't say it's because of the holidays, mate. That's just in the category of excuse making. Craig, it worries me when we're linked with the unknown at that budget. It's very much FSG. It is. It's a fair critique, but I can't be a hypocrite. I can only speak for me. And I've always said, if we get the positions that we need strengthening filled, and these guys have picked these players, I'm at least willing to give them the benefit of the doubt and let the season progress. We can talk again in January at the end of the season or whatever, but I can't be a hypocrite and say, unless they're 60 million quid players, I'm going to be happy. It's just about getting the right player. And sometimes, like Andy Robertson, that right player can be a bargain. And if this young man came in at 20, 25 million quid and did a job, that would be a bargain. But there also has to be some big money occasionally. And the centre back is where I would expect us to have to spend that money. So, let's wait and see.